All right, it's day 2 here in Myrtle Beach. Practice for the Touchstone Energy Bowl North-South game. We had rain this morning, but for the most part this afternoon, it's not cleared up. Got a lot of clouds above, but we've had some sunshine and no rain so far this afternoon, so that's been good for the players and the coaches. As you can see behind me, we're over with the South team as they're working out on the practice field over here, the artificial surface. The North team is over inside the stadium today at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium, practicing over there. The teams flip-flop on a daily basis, the fields that they practice on. Working out twice a day, so they went out this morning and back out this afternoon. And certainly looks like we're going to have a game with a lot of passing. Surprise, surprise for an all-star game. Both of these teams have quarterbacks that can really sling it. You got Will Hunter from Lexington over here for the South team, for example. In his career, he threw for over 10,000 yards. Except for a shoulder problem as a junior, he would be a more heavily recruited player than he is, and he may still end up playing some college football somewhere, but he is a guy who can certainly throw the football. And of course, you've got Schuler Bentley over on the North team, who he just blew up in his career playing for his dad at Burns High School and set all kind of records there. So some great passing quarterbacks, very good receivers on both teams. We're going to see a lot of footballs in the air on Saturday afternoon. I want to mention too that football is not the only part of this week for the players and the coaches. Of course, they get a chance to get out and enjoy Myrtle Beach, the restaurants, and some of the attractions here. On Thursday, the two teams get together and they hook up with a bunch of youngsters, and they take them shopping at a Target here in the Myrtle Beach area, which is a really neat deal that was started a few years ago, and they continue to do that to give back to the community. On Friday night, there is the High Voltage Skills Challenge over at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium. Instead of having the awards presentation at Myrtle Beach High School on Friday night, they're going to bring things over to the stadium, have this Skills Challenge, and let players compete kind of one-on-one for that. Then, of course, on Saturday, it's the ball game, and at halftime of the ball game, the naming of Mr. Football in South Carolina for 2013. Of course, you can hear the game on our network, South Carolina Radio Network, on Saturday beginning at noon. So the work continues here for the South team as well as for the North team. Day 2 about to wrap up as the teams have put in a long day of football, and they're looking pretty good on the field, getting sharper by the day as they kind of get back into flow after being out of football. Some of these guys have been out of football for a few weeks. Some are just coming off of state championship games. We will continue our coverage from here in Myrtle Beach for you on Sports Talk tonight and back here at sportstalksc.com on Wednesday.